Great.
Host started recording.
Wow, good.
Oh,
We are on. We are on.
Yes, a very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone present here tonight. Here we are for Old Passion Singapore, Malaysia Global, nurturing mindset and leadership for passion and Oblast. My name is Jeannie Tan, and I'm your host tonight. Old Passion started in November 2020, and our first webinar was on 23rd of September. Trial webinar was on 23rd of September 2021. And our first public webinar was on 30th of September 2021 under the mentorship of Dr. Bill Williams. The mission of Old Passion is nurturing mindset and leadership for passion and Oblast, igniting passion for humanity and encouraging the formation of passion groups for Oblast to help them achieve their goals. Old Passion has a host team committed to the vision and mission of On Passive and to Mr. Ash Mufara. Although this webinar is coming out of Singapore, the host team consists of global affiliates to ensure that we embrace global projects to bless the world, to eradicate poverty, and to uplift humanity. And we believe that On Passive is a divine movement to make the world a better place. We also believe that Mr. Ash Mufara is chosen by God to lead this movement. And we are also privileged to be a part of this global movement. So thanks to Mr. Ash Mufara, the tech team, and his family for blessing us with this, the 1.4 over million of us. So tonight, we have a very, very special speaker, and she needs no introduction. And her name is Dr. Benny Ntinglet from USA. But before I call upon Dr. Benny, I would like to pass this next segment to Miss Mabel Chan. Miss Mabel, please,
Yes.
over
Yes,
to
thank
you.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Can you hear me? Okay,
Yeah.
great. So this next video is compiled, created by Kumaran from Malaysia. Just a minute. Remember to switch on your volume if you want to. Okay, wonderful. You're back. Oh, just a minute. We are back. And that's the intro of All Passion Singapore, Malaysia Global. As Jeannie have said, today our speaker is Dr. Benny Inglet. She doesn't need introduction yet. We still want to mention a little bit about her. She has a PhD in information technology, information security. Now, I haven't seen something so far and wide. A specialist in one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9 areas of IT and information security. She's a real expert to be giving us the tips. Today's topic is tips on cybersecurity. Master's degree in cybersecurity and counseling. A mother of 2 lovely kids, extremely passionate about on passive that we know. She walks, talks, eats, drinks, sleeps, and dreams of on passive that I think we also know. And then we also know she's widely known as the first lady of on passive, and we are all warned, don't mess with her husband on passive. Now, a woman of God who praises God for every breath of air she takes. And then I would say her boldness and steadfast perseverance to declare God's goodness and faithfulness is quite hard to match. She is really all the way out to give God all the glory. And I just want to thank my dear sister here who's going to share with us her passion and cybersecurity. So, Dr. Benny, take over. The platform is yours. Let's see. Ah, I
Okay.
saw Yvonne Monday. You're very welcome. Thank you for gracing our meeting here tonight. Thank you.
Uh, Thank you so much, Queen Mabel, for giving me this opportunity. I want to thank each and everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my queens and kings around the globe. I want to take this moment. It is very important for me to say it, to thank our Heavenly Father for bringing you and I together. If He didn't wake us up this morning, I would not be here
Hmm.
to see you guys. I want to thank Him as well for sending somebody to us, our visionary. This visionary decided to share his vision to you and I. And he wants all of us to go out there and share our vision. Are you guys ready? And his name is Mr. Ash Mufare. I want to thank him for what he has done. He decided that he doesn't want to discriminate. He wants you and I to enjoy this food. He wants us to enjoy this apple. Most of the time, he will take his family out there to go and bless others, those who are in need. As for myself, I know that when I receive these apples, the first thing is for me to take care of myself, my family, pay my school loan. Then from there, because it's very important, especially those who took school loans. There are a lot of people who went to school. Some of them pay cash. Some of us took loans in this country, in America. And I really want to thank the government of this country for giving me the opportunity. But I know that I will do what it takes to pay back. And because of Mr. Ash Mufaria, I will do so. But after paying my school loan, I will give it back to the community. There are a lot of individuals who need serious help. I have been in America for the past 30-something years. I spent my adult life in United States, which means the first individuals or organization that I will help will be St. Jude Hospital. It's a cancer. They need serious help. Some of them don't even have hands. They don't have legs. They need our help. We do have underprivileged children all over the globe that need serious help. If I'm making thousands or millions of dollars, why just keep it in the bank just to show off that I am a millionaire? When we do have underprivileged children, orphanage, we have widowers, we have homelessness that need serious help. We do have a lot of individuals or different countries that need water to drink, clean water. We do have a lot of children that they don't even have shoe to wear. They don't have clothing. Come on now. They don't have food to eat. And then when they go to school with their bare feet, they don't even have a seat. They don't have a desk to sit down and to write. They don't. Then the buildings, sometimes you look at it, the rain is really falling apart, and then the children are in class writing their exams because they have no choice. Come on now. With this amazing opportunity that our CEO has given to us, I believe that it is about time now that September 1st, our CEO did something to all of us. They have launched our first product or solutions. So the reason for me presenting these cybersecurity tips is because you and I, we all know that a lot of companies or people out there, we do have 8 billion plus humans on Earth. Only 1.4 million, not billion, but million, decided to join OnPassive. You know that OnPassive is unstoppable. When people used to complain about OnPassive, they were laughing at us. But it was introduced into the world, despite the fact that it began in 2018, but it was introduced into the world March the 30th of 2022. Now, September 1st, our first product has been commercialized. You know that the scammers, we have hackers out there that they are doing everything to steal our data. We are here. We have to protect. So the reason of security is not only within OnPassive. Security is all over the globe. It is very important because hackers are out there doing everything to steal our information. So I am going to share my screen to give you guys tips. Another thing is about password protection. Before I proceed, the reason about this password is because a lot of people, or should I say our brand ambassadors or affiliates, they don't care. Those who are utilizing their cell phones. Next time I will come here and talk about phones security, phone security. There are a lot of our brand ambassadors that are utilizing their cell phones. I noticed that 90% of humans on earth, they don't really care about laptops, but they are utilizing their cell phones to do anything online, which is still good. And they do have their emails, Yahoo, Gmail, and the rest. But you know, when you sign in, I beg you, please sign out. Because now that the hackers knows about OnPassive, they will try to steal your information. Please do not put passwords on your laptop. Don't make people to see what you have. I beg you. All right, I am going to proceed. Thank you all so much for coming. Let me, just give me a minute while I'm talking to you guys. I just want to let you guys know that OnPassive is the best company in the world. OnPassive is unstoppable. OnPassive is here to stay.
Yay! Fire, fire, fire!
Thank you so much, Queen Mabel. Just while I am working on looking at my presentation, please, I beg you guys. Here we go. Let's see. It's loading. I want to thank our tech brothers and sisters. They're spending sleepless night making sure that our first product should be commercialized, right? Thank you. I believe this is the one. Great. Perfect. All right. Okay. The first thing we talk about cybersecurity protocols. As new technologies appears, cybersecurity protocols Sister Mabel, could you please mute?
Dr. Benny, you are muted.
Thank you so much. Cybersecurity protocols. As new technologies appear, cybersecurity protocols also progress. However, there are some basic tips you should carry with you everywhere to stay better protected against cyber attacks. Here are some general rules to follow to stay safe in 2023. So, what are the main cybersecurity protocols? The first, we talk about firewalls. Firewalls is the first line of defense. You have encryption. Encryption protects sensitive information. Incident response plans, planning for the worst. Employees' education, the key to cybersecurity. Multi-factor authentication, the key to secure access control. Regular software updates and patching, keeping your system secure. So next time I will elaborate on all these protocols if need be. What is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is the state or the process of protecting and recovering network. When I talk about network, you look at the web. Devices. A device is a thing made or adapted for a particular purpose, especially a piece of mechanical or electronic equipment. And programs. What is a program? A program is a set of instructions that a computer uses to perform what? A specific function from any type of cyber attack. Cyber attacks now are an evolving danger to organizations. Organizations like us or any other, like the federal government, the state government, financial institution, health, any other organization. Cyber attacks, they are dangers to those organizations. You have employees and you have consumers. These attacks may be designed to access or destroy sensitive data. So when I talk about sensitive data is like your driver's license, bank account, date of birth, health data information. So sensitive data is information that a person or organization wants to keep from being publicly available because releasing that information can lead to harm, such as identity theft or other crimes. Cyber attacks also are on the rise. So according to Identity Theft Resource Center in 2021, annual data breach reported that there was a 68% increase in reported in United States data compromises from 2020 to 2021. But in 2022, the annual data breach report from the Identity Theft Resource Center revealed the number of data compromises in 2022. It was like 1,800 revealed. Was only 60 event short of the previous all-time and high set in 2021. So victimized some 422.1 million individuals. Moreover, breaches related to cyber attacks represented more attacks than all other forms. So the numbers of data breaches with no actionable information about the root cause of compromise grew to 187 in 2023, this year. That was the first quarter, as compared to 155 in quarter 2022. In San Diego, April 13 of 2023, PRN News. Today, the Identity Theft Resources Center, a nationally recognized nonprofit organization established support victims of identity crimes. They release it in United States breach, finding for the first quarter of 2023. But according to the first quarter of 2023, data breach analysis, there were 445 publicly reported data compromises in the quarter, a 13% decrease compared to the previous quarter of 512. So what happened in second quarter? This is the second quarter, right? You have over 110 million accounts were leaked. So doing all this, the reason for this security, we all know things are really happening all over the globe that companies, they have to be aware of. Now, over 110 million accounts were leaked in the second quarter of 2023. 2.6 times the number of breaches in the first quarter of the year. So you have 43.2 million. Come on now. For a sense of scale, the second quarter saw 855 accounts breached every minute versus 334 accounts per minute in the previous quarter. This quarter saw an unfortunate trend in many countries, with the United States, Russia, Spain, France, and Turkey having the highest number of leaked accounts.
What happens if a person is only going?
Thank you. Except for Turkey, these countries were also among the 5 most breached ones in the previous quarter. Now, having been the second most breached country in the prior quarter, our country, United States, stand first in the second quarter of 2023. It represents a whopping of 49.8 million breach accounts. The leaked American accounts account for 45% of total in quarter 2, having increased by 830% from 5.4 million in the prior quarter. So in Russia had the second highest number of breach account in the second quarter of 2023, up to 15.3 million from 6.8 million in quarter 1. Despite being the country with the most leaked account in quarter 1, Russia accounts represent less than 40% of all the accounts. Next, we have Spain. Now we have France saw 3.4 million. Turkey was the 5th in the number of accounts breached in the second quarter. Taiwan experienced a notable decrease in leaked account. All right, so what is our best defense? A strong cybersecurity system has multiple layers of protection that are spread across computers' devices, networks, and programs. However, a strong cybersecurity system doesn't rely solely on cyber defense technology. It also relies on people like you making smart cyber defense choices. Now, the good news is that you don't need to be a cybersecurity specialist. You don't. To understand and practice good cyber defense tactic. You don't. So here we come, which is the most important thing to us about password. Using a strong password is a must. It's a must to me. To do, it's good for you to keep yourself protected. You should take this a step further by using a unique password for each separate account you have. This protects you in several ways. Using a strong password increases your protection against brute force attack. To name one of many, these attacks happen when a cyber criminal or threat actor uses a software that generates random unknown password, right? Try to guess what your password is. So I have given my own example of a strong password. You guys know that when you have like 8 or less, it is not too good. So if you can try, let me say from 9 or 10 and up, that will be wonderful. So you guys can just look at my own password here. I just put DR. Well, that's uppercase D and then R. Then you have percentage, you have success, and then you have alt sign, $2023 sign. So this is like 13 to 14 special characters. I mean, I do have like 3 special characters there, but it all depends the type of special characters you want. You can choose any, but make sure you should have alphanumeric with a special character. It should be more than 10 if need be. But according to the National Institute of Standard and Technology, they said you should change your password every 90 days. Now, how to create a strong password, which I have done so. But think of a brute force attack like this. If you forgot the combination for the padlock on your locker, you can try every number of combination from 000 to 999 to find the correct combination. So being a brute force attack, it works in the same way, using strong password. This is the combination of it, lower and uppercase, numbers and special characters. As you guys saw from the beginning, the previous slide that I gave you guys my own example, effectively lowers the odds of the brute force attack being successful. Not to mention that strong passwords prevent someone from simply guessing what your password is. Keep in mind, though, that the threat actor isn't always on the other side of your screen. They can be sitting next to you in the office. This is where the password manager comes in. With a password manager, you only need to remember one password. Once you enter the master password, the password manager will fetch and input the password in the form you are filling out. Assuming you have already stored the information in the password manager, therefore you can use extremely strong and lengthy password without worrying about remembering them and without writing your password on a post-it note. Here we have a two-factor authentication. The first layer of protection between your accounts and someone else accessing it is your password. The second layer is two-factor authentication. You should be using it to add extra blanket of the security to your accounts. With the two-factor authentication at its most basic and identify verification software. Now, if you or any threat actor enter the correct password to your account, the two-factor authentication will kick, and it requires you to verify your identity, most often by entering a series of random numbers or letters to send to you via SIM or cell phone text or by app. You can or should use two-factor authentication for all your accounts. It can be Amazon, eBay, Nintendo, Twitter, and the rest. Phishing. Phishing is one of the most common forms of cyber attacks. You guys know that sometimes an email is being sent to you, right? When they send you an email, you may think that, let's give an example, someone sent an email to you and then said line that they are looking for, they need help, they need money. And then they will say, oh, it is Benny. That Benny is the one that sent you guys this email. And that, oh, she needs serious help to pay for that. Maybe her relative passed away and then she needs help. That, before you send any money, please call Benny, call Justine, call Quinado, because a lot of hackers are out there trying to trick you and I. Be very careful, please. Phishing is one of the most common forms of cyber attack. Phishing is a form of cyber attack that is delivered mainly by emails, like I stated before, emails, but also by SIM. Now, the threat actor tries to entice you to click on a bogus link. Yes, that will take you to the website that is masquerading as an official entity, or even download a virus on your device. Before you click any link, please double check that is true source you want to visit. Now, the difference can be as minor as this. Look at the spellings here. Amazon.com. Come on now. This is the right spelling, Amazon.com. So before you do anything, please check, look at the spellings. Thank you. So the next thing we have is,
So we shall meet. So we're going back, continue.
all right, we have VPN. You know, one of our products is VPN, right? Virtual private network. When on public Wi-Fi. Public Wi-Fi is a great thing in a pinch, but it is not good. It is not a good idea to connect to a public Wi-Fi network unless you absolutely must. Based upon my knowledge, if an assignment is being given to you before you take a plane, before you want to go, I would like you to please do your assignment at home before you can step out. If you are traveling, please do your work at home. I am begging you. Now, if you do connect to a public Wi-Fi network, make sure you connect to a VPN, which is a virtual private network. A virtual private network is a mechanism for creating a secure connection between a computing device and a computer network, or between two networks, using an insecure communication medium such as public internet. Otherwise, your traffic may be exposed to anyone on that network, which is not too good. Worse yet, if you send any sensitive data across the network without the encryption, like HTTPS, which stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. See, if there is no S, if you go to any website URL and there is no, if you see HTTP without an S, please do not use it. Now, it is a protocol used to secure communication over a computer network, especially the internet. So the data could be interrupted by the network operator or other people on the network. It's never a good idea to send what? Sensitive data over unencrypted, as I told you guys, HTTP. It should be HTTPS because the S is secured. But it's especially dangerous to do so on what? A public Wi-Fi network. The best solution is to do those sensitive tasks from your own private network. Now, if you are in a public and have to do something urgent, use your cellular data to play it safe. If that's not an option, it's a good idea to connect to VPN, which is a virtual private network. Even though public Wi-Fi is safer than it used to be. Here we have apps. Keeps apps and devices up to date. App and device updates aren't just for bringing you cool new features. They also often provide important security patches. So I do understand those of us who have laptops or computers, if an update comes to you, they want you to update, they want you to install, please make sure you always install the updates and it also comes to your phone as well. Please make sure you install all those updates. I am begging you. So, no matter the device, phone, laptops, apps, or even your NAS, which is network attached storage. Network attached storage is a file dedicated storage device that makes the data continuously available for employees to collaborate effectively over a network. Make sure you always keep them up to date so you don't get hit with malware. The term malware refers to any software that is intended to what? Threaten or compromise information or system. Hackers use malware to compromise network or devices with an intent of what? Stealing information or making a system inoperable. Malware is most often used to illicitly obtain information or disrupt business operation or zero-day exploit. These security patches are very important, so don't be caught without them. There's something they call jailbreak on your iPhone. People like us with iPhones. Hackers find security holes in iPhones, right? You have iPhone's operating system and then take advantage of those security holes, right, to take control of it. This is also known as jailbreaking. The hackers then brings these jailbreaking tools to the public for you and I to download, which you may be tempted to do so. When you jailbreak your phone, not only are you potentially making your phone unstable, but you are opening your device up to malicious attacks from threat actors who are also taking advantages of this exploit. If you feel you need to jailbreak your iPhone, you shouldn't probably just buy an Android. Just buy an Android. Okay. As I stated before, cyber attacks don't always happen on other side of the screen. If you lose your phone and someone finds it, or if someone gains physical access to your phone and your personal information is stored on that phone, you are vulnerable. I notice most of us store our personal information on our cell phones, even on our laptops. Don't do so, please. Continuously use a passcode. Lock prevent threat actors from accessing your phone, but it's a good idea to never store any information you don't want to be exposed to the public on your phone. This includes password, personal information, and sensitive photos. Yes, we talk about privacy-focused apps. May not only help prevent you from being a victim of cybercrime, but it also allows you to protect your personal information from being captured, such as contacts, browsing history, art interaction, and more. There are a large number of privacy center software for you to replace the mechanism programs that you are used to. Here are some suggested apps. For the browser, you have Firefox or Brave. Email service provider, you have ProtonMail. You have a search engine, DuckDuckGo, message app, Signal. So how do you secure your network? Your local network connects the devices in your home to each other and to the internet. Now, if your local network is compromised, what happened? There is a potential trove of information available to someone with malicious intention. Now, once someone has access to your local network, it is often much easier to access other devices like security cameras or computers on the network. It is a risk best avoid. So there are a few things that you have to do to improve your network. First, change the default login password. Remember, this is for each and everyone. When you go out there to purchase your computer or phone or something, there's a password that has been given to you and I, which is a default password. And knowing that the hackers, they know about those default passwords. Some of us are so lazy, we don't want to change it. But I'm pleading to you today. If you purchase any laptop and you have a default password, please change it to yours. You don't want the hackers to steal your information. Thank you. Many routers, particularly older ones, have standard administrative password that you can easily look up on the internet. Now, the second thing for you to do is that you should update your router firmware. Router updates frequently contain what? Information security patches that fix existing vulnerabilities. All right. In conclusion, there are just few tips out of many to keep you protected. The only person who can keep you protected is you. Be mindful of everything you do online. Be wary of too good to be true deals. Double check your links and even be mindful of your surroundings. Stay safe. At this moment, I want to thank Mr. Ash Mufara. He is a self-sacrificing man, a man who has a heart for humanity, a man who is here to correct corruption, eradicate poverty, and to uplift humanity. Thank you to our Heavenly Father for sending Mr. Ash Mufara to you and I. I also want to thank I want to thank Professor Susan and the O-Media teams, Brother Kamal, our COO, Brother Nazar. Thank you for everything. I want to thank our tech brothers and sisters in Hyderabad, in Dubai, in Cairo, Singapore, wherever they are. Thank you all. We all love you. I pray that the Lord will continue to provide you all knowledge and wisdom, reading and understanding, making sure that since we do have more than 50 products or solutions, you guys will continue to develop it faster, and we will go out there and sell it to the consumers. Thank you again. Again, I want to thank our brand ambassadors, our affiliates, those who decided to stay. The Lord is with you all, and pretty soon, as you all know, the time has arrived. September 1st, a lot of people, they have started receiving some dollars, some apples. Thank you again for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Benny. Thank you so much. Does anyone have any question? Cyber is something. I don't know where to keep my things. Dr. Benny.
It's okay. Just to let each and everyone knows that I want you guys to know that you guys are utilizing your credit card, right? I want you guys
Yes.
to know that our company is artificial intelligence driven. It's powered by artificial intelligence. and it's been secured. So your credit cards are secured
Yeah.
by our company. So do
Yeah.
not be afraid. Thank you.
Well, I don't want to expose myself, but I basically wanted to ask the question because the handphone is so critical to us. Where else can we save our important things if not in the handphone?
Wow.
Wow.
Why will you want to save your important information on your hand phone when you have an apartment or a house that you can write something and save? We have to be be very careful. Now, if you save your information in your hand phone and something happens that someone steal it, what will you do?
We cry until no tears.
No, 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 no. Please don't. I beg you.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sister Mabel,
Yes, yes.
I agree with you. Our handphone now is just what we use, but this is what I do. Because as you rightly say, a lot of us have our bank app on it, our credit card. A lot of what I do is I don't save because it's a handphone. First of all, I have a screen lock right on it, first thing. But I don't save my. I know we try to save our password for quick to get into our accounts quick. I don't save any password on my handphone.
Mm,
I don't save my password. So if I go, I can save the login ID, but the password I have to enter it every time I want to go into any of the apps. I don't save the password like that. Uh, because yeah, right these days where somewhere my kids call, I need money, I have to go my handphone, log into the bank app, try to transfer the money. So what I do is that I try not to save any password on my handphone because I always think that if I lose it, somebody can easily go on it, right? I don't save my password on my bank accounts, things that have money in it, in my handphone, in my laptop. I don't care what people say is secure. I don't want to lose my device and somebody goes. I don't save the passwords. All right. Yeah, I'm with you there. And I'll ask Dr. Benny this question. We have a lot of passwords. Everything has a different password. How do we keep it straight?
Memorize it, sister.
I hear what Sister Mebe said. How do we keep it straight, right?
Well, remember that in your house, I believe you don't have that a lot of people that comes to your house, right? Because in my house, not a lot of people come to my house. So, but to me, I memorize mine. I memorize my own password. You can still write it and put it in a safe box. And that safe box, you are the only one that has that key. You can, well, give it to your children. I mean, the key, if let's say if you are sick, right? Put it in a safe box. How about that?
Yeah, I hear you. Because I had a situation that somebody passed and the family could not even open the laptop. And based on that, they did not even have access to a lot of information because it was locked and we didn't keep it safe somewhere. All right, it's a challenge, but I think it's a habit that we have to be practicing, especially on public web. Sometimes I remember to go to VPN when I'm
Yes.
traveling because yeah, you say do all your work at home before leaving. Sometimes you have a lot of things, especially going on business. But a lot of business laptop they give to us secured anyway. We have to go to the VPN to go to the company properties. I
Absolutely.
think we have to start doing that for ourselves. That is something I don't do on a regular basis. I have a VPN when I'm traveling. I download a VPN for traveling, but I don't remember to go through the VPN all the time. So thanks for reminding us to go through our VPN when we're in airport Wi-Fi because we have to communicate, right? We need
Yes.
to. So thank you for that. Thank you, Sister Mebe, for just letting me to add to your concern because that's my concern as well.
So I may have missed when you explain, or I didn't. It is safe to save your pass to activate the safe password on the computer.
the password that was sent to you through the computer, right? I mean,
No,
like what?
no. When every time you enter a password, they say, "Would you like to save it?"
No,
On
no,
the
no, 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 no.
okay, okay, no, yeah,
I don't.
that's
I
right.
will not do it because you know that you have family members that would like to use your computer, right? Why would you
Yeah,
want to
then
save it? I don't want. I will not do it.
okay.
Can I just add, Dr. Benny?
Yes, please.
I've created an account, but this is a habit that maybe we have to practice. I've created an account like on one of the on the browser that I have to log in with my account to go to that browser to, because I have a lot of unpassive account. I have to go into it. I don't want to be typing the password. I've saved it. So the habit we can do is that if we create that, we create a login information. And when you're getting, I just log out of that, your either Chrome account or Firefox account. You can create an account like that you have a password and login and username and password. Then you can add all your information there, and you can log out and log into that account when you want to leave your laptop. That's another option, so that people don't have to memorize 100 password. That's a way to make it secure to yourself, right? You can go to Chrome, you can go to Edge, you can go to Safari, you can create an account that you can log in and log out of it. So I can take your laptop to use your Chrome or so on. You will be logged out, so I cannot even go to it. So I cannot see your password if it's saved on your own account. So that's another habit you can learn, to create an account. So if you're really scared, so you can log in and log out when you're getting your laptop to another person. And the only beauty with that is that if I come there to Dr. Benny's house, I just have to go and log into my Chrome account. If I'm using his laptop, everything will pop out for me, and I can use it. Just have to remember to log in and log out. I think that's the problem. We don't remember to log out. We leave our things open.
Yes, Dr. Pat. There are a lot of I keep emphasizing on the phones because we have our brand ambassadors or affiliates that are utilizing their cell phones. I keep begging each and everyone, please, when you log into your Gmail account, log out correctly. Please sign out correctly. Because the hackers, like I stated before, September 1st has changed my life. I was so happy. I mean, when our CEO decided to commercialize OnPassive, our O Connect, and a lot of our brand ambassadors, they have started receiving these apples, which means, and they're using their cell phones to log in and log out, right? So if you don't log out and the hackers, the scammers are out there, they will steal your information. So if you save that password there, what happened? They steal it. That's the only thing that I'm afraid of.
Dr. Benny, there's a question by, is it Sina? It says that I have a simple question. Nowadays, it is common everywhere that someone's Facebook account is hacked. What are the safety measures that we should take to protect our Facebook account, WhatsApp account, Twitter account, etc.? Can we do that? Okay, that's a question on the chat.
Okay, let me see. Well, okay. What I'm going to give you an answer, but it may not, or I can come back to you again. But when it comes to this, yeah, it's been hacked because I believe it's because maybe you don't the password that you are using is incorrect. Remember, I told you guys about the password. You should use a strong password when you are creating your Facebook account. If you utilize a strong password, I am not sure. I don't think they will hack it. But if they do, I can go ahead and give you. I can call you and I will go and do my research and get back to you if it is okay. But I know that is the reason is because of your password. A lot of people remember that when you log in to your Facebook, Twitter, sometimes you don't log out. So when you do that now, the hackers, they are out there, or the cyber criminals, they can easily log in and then change the password and take your account away from you. So I can give you my phone number and I will get back to you if it is okay. But are you satisfied with the answer? Sena, Sena, right?
Who Sena, yeah.
Sena, yeah. Most of the time, a lot of people, they don't log out from their Facebook. They don't. And then they use easy password. So scammers will do anything, or hackers, to hack. If they know that you have a lot of family members or friends, they will do what it takes to get all your information and play games. So please make sure you create the best, the strongest password for your Facebook, Twitter, and the rest account. Any other question, please?
Yes, any other question?
Yes, Dr. Benny, I have a question for you.
Yes, please.
Dr. Benny, you mentioned that whenever we use any app, is it good that when there is an update, they normally don't update it. Why? Because somehow it may make it more complicated, So I just leave it as it is.
When it comes to
Whatever
apps,
apps that I use.
So if an app is being given to you, you know that there are some apps that are cheap, right? You have cheap apps, and then you have expensive apps. I would prefer you to purchase the expensive one because it's secured. Are you hearing me?
Okay. Yeah. It's a
There are a lot of
pretty good. Yeah,
apps.
it's okay.
There are a lot of apps out there. Sometimes we want to download cheaper ones, right? Or the ones that we don't have
Free
to
ones.
pay. Yeah, easy. We don't have to pay. So those ones, I don't think we should be doing that. After doing my research, I noticed that I don't have to. I always want something cheap, but from now on, I will not purchase any cheap apps. I will purchase an expensive one because the expensive one is secured. And remember our CEO, I think a lot of people, they went out there and they were downloading apps, our O Connect apps somewhere, which it wasn't the apps that was given by our CEO. So why will you
Yeah,
want to
correct.
go out there? Why will you rush and go out there? Why? Why you fast? Just listen and just wait. Our CEO has given us policies and procedures. We just have to follow. Why do you want to go and download apps from somewhere else?
So in other words, we should not also use free apps, free downloads.
No, I used to, but because of my research, I will not do it.
Oh, okay. Got
Okay.
it.
I always like free download, but I'm afraid now.
Thank you, Dr. Benny, and thank you, Florence, for the question. We have a hand, Dr. John Jongwen. Dr. John Jongwen, please. You raise your hand.
Yes. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, Dr. Benny. Thank you very much for that presentation. Sorry I cannot be on camera right now, but I've been following and listening. Thank you for really enlightening us on things that a lot of us, we are completely oblivious to. And as the last speaker just talked about free apps and so on, Here in the United States, there's a statement that there's no free lunch, right? So if you think about it, and somebody has spent their time developing those apps, and then they post them and they're giving them to you for free, I mean, and they have to make a living. Think about it. There's something they either have to sell you an app and an advert, and when some of those ads start coming in, they normally come in with all the stuff. So yes, if it's something that you don't really consider it critical, download the free one, play around with it. But if it starts getting to personal information, please let's just listen to some of the ideas that Dr. Benny shared. Uh, I am one of those people that uh, I have this bad habit. Even if I have a VPN on my device, I don't normally use it. So I would encourage a lot of people to start thinking about going through the VPN. Hopefully, when our own O virtual comes in, it will be a lot user friendly, and many of us will not even think otherwise to use it. Um, Thanks again, Dr. Benny. One thing, I am lazy. So you talked about the hand phone. And I am very used to, I like the fact that when I have even like my bank apps and they say save the password, yeah, I just save it. I say it's my phone. And I want to just click the app. I know it's my phone. My phone has a screen lock, so which I've been relying on. But the other thing that I know I have actually done, which in place of the multiple passwords that I need to remember, is at least if my phone has the option that when I go to some of these apps, it actually forces me to use biometrics, either my fingerprint or maybe your facial recognition to open that app. For me, with the technology that some of these phones have, I feel a bit secure because if I open my bank app, even though I saved my password, it will still not let me in until I have used that second factor authentication. So, Dr. Ben, is that something I should continue relying on, or I should go on forget those passwords and start remembering all of them?
Well, based upon me, I think you should really try to remember your password, because I don't really trust what is happening out there by the cyber criminals. Be careful. Or, guess what? Despite the fact that you have the password, do you? My own recommendation is based upon the National Institute of Standard and Technology and Amazon. You can change your password about every 90 days. Can you do that,
Yeah,
Doctor?
that's where the laziness comes in, because
Eh,
each of those banks are forcing you to create those passwords in different ways, and you end up having like 50 different passwords, and then some of them don't allow you to use a password that you have used like the last 6 times. So even by the time some of us try to remember the last to memorize the password, then you say, okay, was it the one that ended with number 28, or was it the one that had the question mark or the hashtag? And then you get locked out. So as I said, and listening to what Dr. Pat talked about, somebody, unfortunately, passing and they could not get into their account, I think I'm just thinking that the idea of relying on biometrics might block everyone else from ever getting into my account. But I have been feeling safe thinking that since I have to use my fingerprint to get into that account, it is very safe. So maybe just something to think about here.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, Dr. John, and also thank you, Dr. Benny. Uh, Anybody else would like to ask any more questions? Can you raise your hands, please?
Especially those in the attending.
Yeah, and Sister Mabel, Sister Jenny, somebody, Lois White just wrote in the chat. Okay, now I have to find the chat, what she said. Okay, the Q&A is over here. I cannot see the chat. I think she was asking, She was talking about being scammed, and I just wanted Dr. Benny to elaborate on all these way that people get calls that I am your daughter, I am your. I think she just said that somebody scammed her because said that my daughter dropped iPhone and no access to her money, and I was scammed out of 2K. Please, if you don't hear from that person, that family member, Dr. Benny, you have to expand on this. Because
Okay.
a lot of people are still using family members. When they get your phone, they go to messages, they see mom, they see dad, they go to messages and read your history, and they contact you as if that is the person. They'll use some information that you think, oh, it's only my daughter that knows. If I don't talk to them basically, I don't send them money. So we just have to be careful. Don't get panicked because it says it's your daughter, and somebody has my phone is lost and I have need access to money. Don't listen to that. Somebody did that for me and say it's my son. To be honest, I went to that mom mode and I wanted to like, oh, panic, how can I help you out? And I like take a deep breath and say, okay, what is our secret code that we use to send money? Of course, we don't have any secret code. And the person disappeared. First, I tried to call, he would not pick the phone, he would block it. So let's just be mindful. When we lost our phones, our device, people will use that information to scam us. And Dr. Benny, do you think that if we do two-step authentication, like even WhatsApp, all of those two-step authentication in our email, our WhatsApp, because that's what people have been using, our Facebook to scam people, is that helping with the security of
Yes,
that systems?
yes, Dr. Pat. You made a statement about your that there was a guy who wanted who tried to scam, who wrote a note and wanted to take money from you guys. The statement and the answer that you gave that person, I really appreciate it. And that is why I made a statement from the beginning that if somebody sent an email to you and said they're asking for money, that, oh, Benny needs money, right? You want to call, make sure you call that person. If you don't call to find out whether it's true, let's say even if your son misplaced his phone number and or his phone, and maybe he has friends closer to him, you can call his friends and say, "Can I want to talk to my son. I heard that he misplaces his phone. I want to find out from him whether he is the one that sent this note that I should give money." Now, if you don't call and communicate with that individual, why will you want to send money? That is me. There are a lot of people and they're still scammers right now. Somebody also tried to scam me. It's not only you. Not scamming me, but they sent me a check and said I should go and cash the check in the bank, right? Immediately. I said, oh, so I played some games, right? So I looked at the phone, the check bank. I called the bank itself and I said, I wanted to make sure that this check is correct, right? To tell the truth, it happens last month. I called and they told me that, and they asked me for the routing number. I gave them the routing number. When I gave them the routing number and the number itself, the check number, they told me that it was not real. So the lady who sent it to me, she said, oh, go and catch it. I said, well, this is Friday. Just wait. I will do it next week. Because I had to do my investigation. And the person that I called, it was the fraud department. It seemed like God directed me to the fraud department, and they make me to understand that it was not real. So sometimes we have to be mindful. Anything that is being sent to you, or they want you to do certain things, please go and check, verify before you even put that check into that bank. Go to the bank. If your intuition say, oh, you should not do it, then tell that person that I will not do it. I can send you back your check. Thank you. Pius?
Okay, there is a question on the chat. Yeah, Pierce, he wants to ask a question. Hold on, let me see. I can enable him. Messi.
He said he wants to say something. Could you bring him in?
Yeah, he wants to say something. Wait, hang on. I can't.
Okay, somebody wrote a note.
Find him.
Victor said, is the link to download or connect app genuine? I haven't seen the link. If our CEO sent the correct link to you, most of the time, if it is an HTTPS,
No.
but if I haven't seen the link, so I don't know how genuine it is.
I cannot find Pierce.
Dr. Benny?
I'm
Yes.
here. I'm
Yeah,
here.
our CEO says that we should all download the O Connect app from our ecosystem. That is the only place that is secure because he has put the link there himself.
There you go.
Don't go to the Play Store. Don't go anywhere. Go to your ecosystem. Click on your O Connect. The links to download the apps are there. Please, that's the only secure place.
All right. Thank you. Brother Pius, proceed.
Yeah, but we can't find him.
He's there. He's
Yeah,
there,
can't
but
find
he's
him.
talking. Could you unmute yourself?
Oh, okay.
He's
Okay.
there.
Can you hear me, Dr. Benny?
Yes.
Good
Okay.
afternoon, good morning, everyone. Happy to meet you guys again. I don't have a question anyway, but on the topic of hacking people that hack people, somebody in Europe here in Ireland, every day in a week I have more than 3 or 4 people attempted to hack me from different various of phone number from USA, from Netherlands, different number from North America, even from Africa. They call me different ways. But the only thing I have to tell everyone here, if you don't play Lotto, you are not expected to win Lotto. If you don't apply for USA visa, if somebody call you win a visa for USA, that means you're a fraudster. Hence, you don't do all those things. Whoever called you, because they call me with different methods to fraud me, to hack my phone, because I know what I'm doing, I will tell the person, go and look for job. Give me your details. Let me register you so that you can make money. You stop frauding people. Come to my company, which is unpassive, because if you make money, you won't be looking for people to be fraud. So when I say 1 or 2 words, they will drop the call. So whoever call you for hacking, ask you for code, ask you for anything, tell the person to stop all those nonsense, because you are aware of it. There are some people who doesn't play Lotto, they will ask them to get a code. They want a Canadian Lotto. How can you win a Canadian Lotto while you did not play a Canadian Lotto and somebody calling you to give you a code? So what I'm advising everyone, there's a lot of scammers, both in our platform, both in the whole world. They are looking for a way to scam every one of us. So you have to avoid them because they are criminals. Among the 12 disciples, there's a Judas. That is the only thing I say. Thank you guys to have me, and thank you all. I'm so excited to have time to join you guys today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We have a Victor. Victory, is it? Victory. Is he speaker or attendee? Okay, let me look for him.
Hello, everyone. Brent Ambassador. This is Nadu Lawson. I want to give a big shout out to my sister, Dr. Smile.
Hello. My name is Victory. So I want to ask a question. When I log into my own passive, I saw a link that says you can download or connect app. I want to know if that is genuine.
I haven't seen that. If I haven't seen that before, are you saying that if you click on ecosystem onpassive.ecosystem and to log in, immediately they ask you, say it again, please?
Yeah. This afternoon, as I was about to join the meeting,
okay,
I log into my ecosystem. So when I joined the meeting with my phone, then I said, okay, let me use my laptop to connect. Then I saw the link that said either join through the web browser or download the app, or if you already have the app, click this link. So there's 3 options.
Correct.
So I want to know if that is really genuine.
Yeah, Victory, that is correct. You have those options. They will advise you that download the app from the OES first. That is genuine, but I'll go to the OES first and download the app. The next time you take the option that have the app already. Yes, that 3 option comes when you try to join an O Connect meeting. Yes, it does.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Pat.
And everybody that downloaded the app before last Thursday, please uninstall and reinstall. See through the OES. The app was updated, and when you try to downloading app, please choose the option for. Make sure you put on automatic updates.
All right.
All right. Any other question, please? Gladys, did you see your answer?
Any other question? Is it good to write everyone in a book?
Hello, family. Greetings to everyone.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi.
Debbie.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. There was so much noise in the background. I was trying everything on my phone to make sure it works. So I'm glad you can hear me. Wow, that was great, Dr. Benny. I know I just got
Debbie. Debbie.
I think the internet, we lost her. She's in, but we can't hear her. Sister Jenny, can I just share quickly? Or Yeah, I don't know whether anybody can see us in the meeting. Can I share quickly?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and I just want to continue to thank our Unpassive Singapore Malaysia Global Platform for a very important topic today. And thank you, Dr. Benny. This is a time for us to take our business serious, and security is one of them. We don't want to work hard and then somebody scam you, or you carelessly lost your money from your wallet because we didn't take these steps properly.
Hello, everyone. I think I was frozen somehow.
Yeah, you were.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I just had to refresh my page. Oh well, I give up. It's okay. It's just good hearing your voices, even though I didn't see everyone's face, because on my phone I cannot see more than 2 faces at one point. But thank you so much. I'll give the microphone back to you. I can see, well, I see everyone now. I can see Jenny, I can see John, I can see Benny, I can see Amal. All right. Yes, I see Mabel. I see everyone. Yes.
Debbie, we love you.
Yes. I see everyone. All right. Oh, my dear sister Faith is in the house. All right, people.
Yes, we are all
I
in
feel
the
at
house.
home.
And
Sister Patience is smiling. I feel at home.
Yeah. I was just sharing, and then you resolved, which is good. Nice to hear your voice, my sister. I know internet is killing you wherever you are, but we're glad to hear your voice. I was just thanking the platform, all of you on this platform working hard, Sister Debbie, Brother John, Sister Faith, Sister Jenny, Sister Mabel. You all know yourself. I don't want to call and forget anybody. Brother Kumaran, keep doing what you're doing. Okay, this is the time for us to take our business serious. And one of the way to do it is to secure ourselves. So these topics that we've started sharing now about security, it sounded like Dr. Ben is planning to come with part 1, part 3, part 5, because she said I'll come back on that. And we really appreciate this. To be honest, we take it for granted, and because we just like, oh, we need, easy is something that most people have just gone to the fun of easy. I'll pick my phone, open it, I don't have to type anything. I don't want to enter password. I don't want to tap, come in. Easy is good, but easy has its problems, right? And this is what Dr. Ben is making us to know. Please, I don't want people from, especially in my motherland, Africa, that tend to use their phone a lot, not laptop. We're crying that, oh, I've lost my money in my wallet. Please take this step serious, secure your device, keep it safe, keep it secure. Change your password every 90 days, as Dr. Benny said. That's a laziness, including me. I've had one password now for one of my accounts now for the last 30 years. I've never changed it. But the good thing is that most banks now is forcing us to change our password every 90 days. I hate it, but that's a good thing. Let's keep our accounts secure. Let's win together. Let's not somebody that is. But Pius is funny because that's what I said to the last scammer. I said, go and get a real job. That is not a job. And if you need a job, contact me. The fun is that he was telling me that he was my husband. My husband was hiding here. So he could see the name on the phone number. I said, who are you? He said, John. What do you do? So my husband is sitting right here, and somebody is telling me that it's my husband calling to get back for help. And I said, go and get a real job. They are actually out there, they're desperate, but we will turn that desperateness to prosperity, right? But Pius, I learned a line today. Please join this company. You make that's what I'll be doing. Even if my way as a scammer, I'll send them my link to join, and now you can make your money genuinely. I don't have to go around scamming. Thanks a lot. I just want to say I really enjoyed the presentation today. Keep doing what you are doing, Sister Mabel and team. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sister Patricia and everyone. Let me see.
Thank you, Dr. Patience. I think Zaida, Sister Zaida raised her hand earlier. Sister Zaida, do you have anything to say?
Zaida?
Okay, thank you for this opportunity. Can you hear me? Can you
Yes,
hear me?
kind
All
of
right.
breaking up. But
I wish I can turn on the video, but I just can't. I tried clicking it, but it just wouldn't open. Anyways, I'd like to say thank you so much to Dr. Benny for this reminder. I think I'm one of those who are very, taking things too easy, very careless. And I hope I once and for all do something about this before anything happens. Just one question. Recently, I seem to get this uh, message from WhatsApp itself asking me to set a PIN number, and then it what after some time it will ask me again, so that supposedly I will not forget this new PIN number. Is this something happening to all of you as well?
No,
Thank you.
no, 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 no. Please, don't do it.
Oh, really? Oh, my
Don't do it
goodness.
by you
Hello?
should go. Don't do it by you should go yourself and settings and set up a two-step verification system in your WhatsApp. That way, if somebody hacks your WhatsApp, they don't have that number. But don't do it when it's sent to you, because it might be a hacker. But you go yourself, that settings, and set that pin for yourself. Do it yourself. Don't click on any number that somebody has given you. But you can set up your two-step verification in WhatsApp. That helps to secure anybody.
Hello?
If somebody wants to scam your WhatsApp or take over your WhatsApp, they'll ask them for that pin. If they don't know it, they cannot take it. But what the scammers are doing is that they'll send a pin to you, and you say, "Oh, give me this code," and I give it back. Don't never do that. Okay, that you said it.
Thank you so much. See how naive I am. All right. I'll try and block that particular number. Thank you.
Block that number, but go to WhatsApp yourself and set on your two-step verification yourself. Okay, at least under setting you'll see it. Set it yourself.
Thank you,
Thank
Zaida,
you.
and
Thank you so much.
for the
Thank you.
patience. Yeah. Earlier, Raj, Raj, are you there? Raj? Maybe he has dropped off. Today we have Sister
Can you hear me?
Yvonne Mundi. Sister,
Sister, can you hear me? Hello, sorry, can you hear me, sister? Now I'm. Please confirm me. Can you hear me, Siraj? Okay. Actually, yeah. Actually, yeah. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. Actually, I'm just doing video. Yeah. Thank you so much, sister. Am I audible? First, confirm me.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much, sister. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. The galaxy of intellectual. That's what a marvelous session we witnessed today. That was brainstorming, an awesome session. This is need of our to know about cybersecurity, and anyhow we have to keep our data safe. This is alarming task for us, but we have to very smart. We have to very smart in tackling all those data, because we are living in the 21st century of the world. This is a world of IT and AI world. Thank you so much, Dr. Beni, sister. You are really today. You have taken a splendid and fabulous session. It was remarkable, and I hats up for your fabulous session. That today you have nailed it. My question is, I have a question. Sister, can you hear me? I have a one question. I have a question. suppose we visit any website. Suppose we visit any website, how do we know it is fake or genuine website? This is my question, please.
Okay, Brother Raj, as I explained to you guys from the beginning, if you want to visit any web site, look at this one here. It says OConnect HTTPS. If there is no S, know that it's not secure. So please do not touch, do not go there. Okay, Brother Raj?
Okay. Brother Raj, I hope you hear
Can
it.
you hear me?
Thank you, Benny. Yes.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay, next. Yvonne Mundi. Dolly, hi. Would you like to
Good
say
morning.
something to us?
Yes, thank you so much. Good morning, and thank you for receiving me here. I want to thank Mr. John Barilla for inviting me here, and thank you, Dr. Benny, for what you just presented. And I so much see into what you presented because scammers, they have tried me. They tried, and some even went right into my bank account. But thank God that the bank, they have their security alert. But then it's up to us because I wasn't checking my bank account. I just let it be. I just use it. But one time, maybe within 4 months, I said, let me check. I realized that large sums of money were taken out of my account, and I rushed to the bank. And they said they can only retry within 3 months. When it goes far out more than 3 months, it's going to be difficult. So, but they retried the money. Luckily, I lost just about 300 and something. It could have been worse than that. And another time, it's been years behind. Somebody accidentally, the same a banker within the same bank with me, their numbers are the same, but for one digit. So he went into my account, was paying bills. But then when I was paying my own bills, they said overdraft. I said, no, I have money. They said, no, you don't. I say, I do. So now I went, the bank apologized and then put all the money. So these people, like Dr. Bennett said, they are very smart. No matter what, they are very smart. They're always coming out with new gadgets. Even just like you buying gas. If you're going to take gas at the gas station, you do it within the day. Because if you're going to do it within the night, that's when they operate. When you put your card, swipe your card to take gas, guess what? They have a very tiny light gadget that they put there that is going to read all your information on your card because you're taking gas late at night. So we avoid those areas at night. But I just want to thank everybody here because what we are here today for is the same reason as the vision of Mr. Ashmi Farah, uplifting humanity from our hearts. I saw everything. It's so important for me, especially working with young people globally with a focus on the young woman with one global movement. It is so important to me, considering my unique story, that we give back, paying acts of kindness and benevolence to the society, beginning from our own self, our own homes, our own children, families, and our villages and communities. So this is so important for me, and I'm so grateful that I attended this session today, and I get to see what happens here. So I thank you guys so much for what you're doing together. There is nothing that we cannot do, but more so, I am so grateful to Mr. Ashmufari because he's just fulfilling a childhood dream that I had to build schools to uplift youth, especially the young woman, because I know that, and we all can agree that woman, what is called the woman, especially the young girl, they go through a lot of challenges in the world, and attention is not paid to the young girl. There is sex trafficking. There's those that are being forced into marriages at a very young age, those that are denied an education, those that are being abused. A lot of things are happening. not just the woman, but we cannot focus on the woman, the young girl, without focusing on the young boy, because some point in life, they're going to merge together to form a union. So with that, I focus on the youth. The intention is to educate, inspire, and empower them with tools, because a lot of them are afraid to speak up. To empower them would give them that voice that they can speak up. So I encourage the youth, the young people, to come to One Global Movement, to take the stage of their lives and to take the stage of the world, because they are our future. And thank you guys so much. Mr. John Barilla is the managing director for One Global Movement. I invite you all there, because we should, if we are here in Unpassive, the goal is the future. And the future are the children. We all come together to do that, because children are raised differently. They are orientated differently. They are schooled differently. They grew up in different environments. It is from hearing from each and every one of us that we can begin to put in place the tools that these young people need. Unique tools that are unique to their situations, to their circumstances, to their environment, in order to do that. I am a product of my village. I was educated, raised and loved by entire village to become the very first female child with an education. And that is why I am doing this, to give it back to that village, not just that village, to the world. I am living in the United States. It starts from home. Charity begins from home, and home now is the United States of America. So I love you all. Thank you guys so much. And thank you, John. I would love to be coming here, and I really appreciate what you guys are doing. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Thank you for your sharing. Wow, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Yvonne.
Dr.
It's breaking up, right? Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Yvonne, for gracing our meeting. We've heard so much about you, and we've heard you speak too. And John always speaks so highly and passionately about you. So thank you for the good work that you are doing, for what you are leading in various good works. So thank you. Do come back again. We are Passion Singapore, Malaysia Global, and our theme is really to build passion within one another here, one at a time, but soon there will be an army moving forward to do all the various works in various communities, one person at a time, but we're going to make the world a better place. And today's topic is, as what Dr. Benny is tipping us, how important it is catching up with cyber, with IT, as we launch into this era of internet, and password is definitely something we need to manage properly and to understand IT and internet, as Dr. Benny is trying to educate us. So Dr. Benny, thank you so much for all the hard work. And I know you're going around sharing all the tips, part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I know. Dr. Benny, anyone have anything else to say? And let me, after so wonderfully inviting Yvonne, John, would you like to say something, John, before I ask?
I don't have much to say. It was very interesting today, and I appreciate. Thank you, Dr. Benny. Always good to keep up with our cybersecurity and to learn how to keep ourselves protected, and all the information about it's always a good idea to change your password fairly often. I do myself, and so earlier I heard we mentioned safety, and for Facebook, people worried about being hacked on Facebook. Not personally, I've never been hacked on Facebook, but also I use, for my Facebook sign-in, I use a double sign-in. In other words, if I put my password in, which I change often, but I put my password in, I have to get the double security, where then I get a text message with a passcode, and then I put that passcode in, and I'm in. Now, I think that is something that helps from having your Facebook hacked, because, like I say, that's a very secure way to protect yourself, because you have to get the text message before you can put the little code in. So I've used that all the time, and I have never, and I've been in Facebook a long time, a lot of years. I've never had a problem with being hacked. So that might be a little hint. Hey, that double sign-in might be a good way to sign. In fact, I use it in many things. So I just would throw that out there with our theme today. I use double sign-in on most of the social media and a lot of sites that I sign into. Anyway, that's it.
Okay.
Hi, folks.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John, and thank you for inviting Yvonne. And then we will get Nange. Let me see, Nange Gari to speak if she can unmute. And then Jeannie, if you are not breaking up, please say something, and I'll get Dr. After Nange, I would like Dr. Benny to summarize, help us close. And Jeannie, if you can come back on, you will help us do the final closing. So Nange, can you unmute? Let me see. Okay, can you?
All right. The name is Nenge, Nongange.
Nenge, hi, Nenge.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Benny. I like this woman. This woman is very instrumental. I'm so impressed with this one. All right, I'm from Cameroon, like my cap state. Yes, my name is Flavius Gary. I'm so happy because I'm giving digitalization training online on cybersecurity, on digitalization and AI. Well, my question I want to ask is like, in Africa, you know, the way technology is so advanced in Europe is not as to African zone. So how can we evaluate our cybersecurity in this state? Is it in terms of the bank transaction we do, or is it like cybersecurity in just like a general form? Because I know when we talk about cybersecurity, we're talking about IT to concern like antivirus. How you can stop antivirus in your machine. That's how it goes. It goes on different segments. My question I'm asking is like, how do we secure our account when we are already having, and that is, let's say, already activated and your account is operational? Can our account be hacked with the unpassive? That's one of my questions I want to ask.
Okay. Your account cannot be hacked if, remember what I stated from the beginning, right? When it comes to your password. And I told you that you guys to create a stronger password. If you create a stronger password, and again, I noticed that in Cameroon or all over the globe, you guys are utilizing but your cell phone. I made a statement from the beginning that when you sign in into your cell phone, make sure you sign out. You have to create the strongest password in order for your account not to be hacked. Just to let you know, should I just say, you should be mindful that with unpassive, everything is is protected, right? Our accounts at this moment is being protected. But now, when you take it out, if you remove your money out from your account, I mean here, to your own bank in Cameroon, it all left to those in Cameroon. But here, with unpassive, it's been protected.
Okay. All right. My next question is like, must you, by the way, well, for those who do not know how to withdraw money from the account with unpassive, how do they go about it?
Okay, to tell you the truth, when it comes to that, the time will come that they will teach us how to withdraw, because I myself, I have not done my withdrawal. They're going to teach us how to do it. And information will be sent to us that, like step by step, those who have already withdrawn and received their money, well, I believe they went somewhere and they found out the information. I have not done it, but they will give us step by steps how to go about it. Okay, brother?
Yeah, and Dr. Benny,
from the background, showing that people are withdrawing.
They tap to withdraw money is in your wallet. If you have money in your out wallet, you click there, the instruction is there step by step. That's how people have withdrawn money.
Oh, okay.
If you have money eligible to withdraw, sorry?
Hello, yes, I was asking that because I thought that maybe they will come only when they have put a verification stuff that they agree that withdrawal will only be made when the KYC is being instituted.
People
So
are
I don't know
withdrawing
whether
now. Let me tell you. Yeah, if you want to, let me tell you, if you withdraw into your crypto or to your bank, you have to do a KYC with your crypto wallet or your bank. Okay, that one is being done. Or verify is on passive, trying to verify that all of us in the ecosystem are human beings. That is coming. But when you want to send money from one source to another, you always do a KYC with that bank or with that wallet. Okay, that people that withdrawing, they've done their KYC, and that's why you've heard that some people withdrawal was cancelled because they did not submit the proper documents. Yes, just follow the steps. If you have money, it will tell you that click here to withdraw. You click. If you say crypto option, it will give you the steps to follow, and you have to verify yourself with that institution. That one is done. Any institution.
Dr. Benny. Okay. I have had some downloads who are like were so discouraged because they thought that.
Okay.
Hello. Sorry.
Hello.
I just wanted to add another point from a downline. He was saying that he thought that was the last money he had to do and activate it. So they were when they were asking that they have to do activation, they are very discouraged. Some want to like withdraw their money. So I was asking the aspect that, hello?
Yeah, proceed.
Are you getting
please.
me? I said I have some downline.
Yes.
I have some downline who actually their complaint was that their expectation was that when the one person will go commercialize publicly, they will be receiving money from the way they were being told. So now that he has gone commercialized and they're asking them to give another money, so they are very much discouraged. And I've tried to counsel them to like do the last part because they are not going to pay another money, but they are like saying that how do they go about withdrawing their $97?
All right.
How can
the time to withdraw your $97 has passed. We're now in business. Okay. The CEO gave us 5 years. You can go and cancel your membership, but you will not get any $97. It is your ecosystem as a credit for you to use to activate your account. If anybody brought anybody into unpassive and did not explain to them, that will have to come twice out of pocket. Twice out of pocket. It has not changed. The last 6 years, 5 years, they've told us we'll come out of pocket twice. Remember, at one point they were talking about between $150 to $250. The CEO so graciously has credited our account with our $97, and we have to come out only with $143, and not for only 1 month, for 3 months. If anybody is saying this, means they are not engaged or they did not have proper information. But now we've already moved to the ecosystem. We commercialize. You can cancel your account as a founder and leave, but you'll get nothing because we're already in subscription. OnPassive is a subscription-based business. If you pay a subscription for your phone, and can you go back to the company and say, give my subscription back? No, please. We are now in real business, okay? They have to be in it to win it. And you must sell a product to make commission. You have not sold a product, you cannot make commission. If you don't own a product, you cannot sell it. So they have to subscribe to own the O Connect so they can be able to sell it. Yes, the company is going to drive off traffic. It has not started yet. We are in our baby steps. We just had our baby. We are walking. We are getting there. But if they want to live now, they will live another Okay, we've moved to that past that point. We're now in the ecosystem. Your $97 there is as a credit, blessed to us by our CEO. If they don't have that concept right now, then means they were not properly, or tell them to come to webinars. They were not going to webinars to learn. It's really important for us to really get our skin in the game. I know people say, oh, if you bring somebody, you should train them. My blesser doesn't even know what is happening on passive. I am the one that migrated her. I'm the one that's telling her what is going on because I got engaged, I got connected. She didn't, even though she told me about it. So people should really start taking responsibility. Get themselves informed.
Thank
That's
you,
what I can
Dr.
say.
P.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. P. And I like the way you say it, Dr. P. We have been told to come out of pocket twice, so it shouldn't be a surprise for this second payment. And let me get Pius to speak, and then Dr. Benny, you summarize, help us close in a minute or so. Okay. So Pius.
Okay.
Please.
Yes, Mabel. Thank you so much, Mabel. On the withdrawal issue is what I want to bring in. Maybe somebody can give me more idea. On the withdrawal issue, I believe on 7th of last month, me and my friend Victor Abba in UK, we did a withdrawal on 7th of September through our card, and everything went successful.
Wow.
But I believe up till now, we haven't received the money. When I log in, I see it's still saying pending because we submit everything. So I want to know, since from 7th of last month, is there anyone use a card, Visa card or MasterCard to do a withdrawal, receive the money? Or is that because of the issue we're having with a Visa card and MasterCard made it to be delayed?
I mean, Dr. Benny can, if she can, she answer. If not, what I know when I hear is that even Redford is taking about 20 over days for money to go into his bank account. So it will take 20, maybe a month, 20 days or more for it to happen. But I believe the days will get shorter and shorter as the program and as the system get upgraded. It will be in a much shorter time, but it's taking longer. It's happening. Could take 20, 30 days, I think.
Yeah, why I put this question, where I put this comment here, because some people have to understand me. I'm not worried. Even for that withdrawal, I don't want to do it because I don't want, but somebody asked me to do it so that we can see how it works. So that if I want to do withdrawal in future, I will see how it works. That is why I did it. I don't need the withdrawal. I don't need money.
Yeah.
I want it to be huge, like the doctor patient money. I want it to be huge. So when I withdraw it, I will fly to America, to visit patients, Dr. Benny, my younger sister, and all of you in Singapore and Malaysia.
Yes.
So my folks listening, don't worry about withdrawal. Somebody like me did it. Next 2 days, make it 1 month. I'm not worried because I know everything is coming. And the reason I did my withdrawal to see
how it works.
How it works, and it works fine. So don't worry about withdrawal. Don't worry about cards. Everything is coming. We are on the very top. We are on the very, very top. So everyone must cool down. This type of business, as I said earlier on, I missed this chance of business 2023. I mean 2003 with Facebook. I miss it. My friend, a Jewish man, told me about Facebook to become an affiliate. And Facebook does not give all the whole world to become, they choose people. This man is a very powerful businessman in South Africa. He was my landlord. He asked me $600 to become an affiliate on Facebook on middle 2003. I refused. He's a multi-billionaire in South Africa because of that one affiliate he has. So when he gave me this opportunity 4 years ago about OnPassive, I work like a Django. That is why I have multiple. So everybody cool down. The money is coming. What we are thinking of is health. Make sure, because wealth is health. Health is wealth. If you don't take care of your health, I'm sorry, you won't enjoy the money. Your children will enjoy it. Your grandchildren will definitely will enjoy it. But maintain your health, do the necessity, love one another, be a brother keeper to one another, as my younger sister Ben is doing, helping the whole world. I'm seeing what she's doing and seeing what Dr. John, Madam P husband is doing, and I saw what Mabel is doing and Jane, everyone is doing. Keep doing it. That is the heart of Unpassive. That is Mr. Ashmufere way. We keep doing what we are doing. Thank you all for having me again. I love you guys so much, and thank you all.
Brother Pius,
yeah,
we haven't missed anything yet. We have not missed the best. What we are receiving now is the wealth transfer.
Yes.
Is the very wealth transfer that we are experiencing, and what a blessed generation we are to be part of this global movement involving wealth transfer, generational wealth that we're talking about. And it's going through the 1.4 million of us for very good works. Dr. Benny, please help us close tonight. And I want to thank you for sharing with us.
Yes, please. Brother Mumudu raised his hands up 10 minutes ago. Mumudu.
Okay,
Mumudu.
okay. Mamudo, let me.
Oh, yes. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all my beloved global ambassadors. Thank you for allowing me to say something. Sorry you can't see me. I'm taking care of a resident right now at work. First of all, I just want to thank my dear Dr. Benny for her excellent presentation, and for you also to allow me to say something. I just want to contribute to the concern my brother raised about reform. Some of us all have made those requests for withdrawal, but if you check your back office in your update, they told us the steps they are taking. Now they've approved the crypto withdrawal. So in the update, you will see where they said the bank, those who withdraw through their bank, their approval will also soon come to fruition. So our own approval for the banks is not yet available, but the approval for the crypto is being approved. So none of us have received yet those. Some of us who have a request for withdrawal through our bank. That's what I just wanted to add to ease his concern. Check your updates. The information is there for the withdrawal of our banks. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Benny.
Yes, please. Thank you, Queen Mabel, for giving me this opportunity again. I notice that a lot of people don't really care about security. When I mention this, and you guys have been to send all the information out there for people to come and attend for their own sake. But I noticed that it seems as if they don't really care. This is what is happening in a lot of organizations, and that is why hackers are out there stealing money. We have to learn. People don't really care, but I feel sorry for them. They should not contact Mr. Ash if they steal their money. They should not contact me or any of those who knows about security. Say, oh, why is it that they have stolen my money? Oh, because we're trying to tell them the importance of password security. They're not even coming. But I wish them the best. We do have 1.4 million brand ambassadors or affiliates. As you guys are not coming, I feel sorry for you guys. Security is everything, not only within Unpassive, but all over the globe. We have to protect. I am telling you guys, when it comes to password security, you have to be very careful. Every 90 days, you have to change your password, whether you like it or not. If you don't change it, and hackers steal your information or your money, please do not blame Mr. Ash Mafare. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Benny. Thank you, everyone who comes tonight. Ginny, if you are audible, you can. Would you help us close? Okay, let's try. Let's try.
Thank you, Mabel. Am I bringing out?
Am I better? Am I a little bit more better than her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ginny, sorry, you're breaking up still.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Ginny used to help us close, and tonight the internet is giving us some background noises. So thank you, everyone, for gracing or passion Singapore, Malaysia, Global. And this is where we ignite our passion of one another to make the world a better place. Our aim is that as we share our passion groups will evolve, will come together, and then together we will attempt different communities, projects, and good causes to help make the world a better place. So tonight is about cybersecurity, very, very important because we are living in an era of internet, and we need to know the language and the security and the risks of this era that we are living in. We want to thank Dr. Benny for opening part 1 with us, and we will invite her for part 2 sometime, and then hope more people will be awakened to come and learn a little bit more at how to protect ourselves. So thank you, everyone. I encourage all of us to come again next Thursday. And before next Thursday, for those who are in Singapore, please come and have a face-to-face meeting on Saturday and join us for a celebration and to know more about OnPassive. So thank you tonight. We will end right now, and God bless all of us. Thank you for all who have spoken and shared. Thank you again. Good night.
Good night, Dr. Benny. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you all
you.
for coming. Thank you
Thank
for
you,
your support.
everyone.
Thank you,
Brother
John.
Kumaran, thank you. He can hear me.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Thank you.
have a good night to
Thank you
everyone.
all. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Much
Bye.
love.